Yo, Timbo here. I hope you have an amazing day and are still enjoying Battlefield 6. Today's video is all about the flank. If you're new to the Battlefield franchise, you may not know the value of flanking. And even if you have played Battlefields in the past, you may still be looking for some advice on how to win more breakthrough matches. Or this could apply to Rush and Conquest as well, but breakthrough more than anything. So we're going to talk about flanks and what they can do to turn the tide, especially in the breakthrough game mode. You may be thinking that this will just be focused on the attacker side, but flanking can also benefit you on defense. And I'll show clips in the background of both attacking and defending. For the intro, as you can see in the background, I have a clip of me on Firestorm playing Conquest where I drop in from a chopper and do a flank on the C flag. But I've isolated 3 maps for this tutorial: Manhattan, Empire State, and Blackwell Fields. But I will do more maps and flanks in the near future. I've already got some flank clips on Siege of Cairo and Liberation Peak. So, what is a flank, you may ask? A flank is when you attack from the side, or better yet, from behind the enemy, so you can imagine how this would be effective in battle. Now we're going to transition to the breakthrough game mode on Manhattan, and we are attacking. So the best way to go about getting to this first sector, in my opinion, is the left side. I know the right side is also an option, but I have just found that it is not as effective to me. Running medic is going to be your best bet to push because it's the only class that has the smoke grenades. And not only can you have regular throwing smoke grenades, but you can have a smoke launcher as well, which you see I'm using right here. So I smoke out the entire left side to be able to push up and avoid all of the enemy's bullets. And I get behind them right here. And the P90 with some hipfire. You can see on the map here, I am up here all by myself. There is no one else on my team hardly pushed back past our boundary. And what you'll see is, watch the map on the bottom left. The team will slowly start to fill in because they see me on the flag. And that gives them confidence to push up. See, you can see them pushing in right now. And now, all of a sudden, we have 5 people on the flag and we're actually taking it. There's not a lot of aggressive players on Battlefield, or sorry, let me rephrase that. There's not a lot of smart aggressive players on Battlefield. So you really have to goad your team into pushing the objective sometimes. And that's just smoking it out and running up there, and they'll follow you sometimes. Again, this is not a 100% way to capture sectors all the time. It is trial and error on the lanes you take. It is just luck on, the kind of team you draw, because Battlefield is notorious for having unbalanced teams and also unbalanced sectors for defense or attacker on the different maps. But while I've been talking, we captured the sector and now we're pushing up to the second wave, the second sector of Manhattan. And I like to go all the way to the other side of this building because taking this building is huge in breakthrough. You want your team as attacker to take this building so that you can have the high ground, as Obi-Wan would say, and you can look down on Alpha here. And if your team can hold this, it gives you a strategic advantage. And if you're playing defense, you want to hold this building because once you lose this rooftop, you're probably going to lose A pretty soon after. And again, look at the map. There's maybe one guy on the flag and a couple near it. I jump off, push to the flag, and by the time I drop down in the sector, look how many we have on the flag. We have 8 on the flag already. And then now, you look, we have 12 on the flag. So we're overwhelming them, swarming them, and it causes the defense to panic and make bad plays, or just to turn around and be easy targets to shoot in the back. So now we have already taken the A flag on this sector pretty quickly. Now we're able to hold the roof behind us that we just jumped off of. We're able to hold this roof for the A flag, and we are just gonna swarm Bravo. You're probably already starting to notice a theme that I don't like to push the path that is often trotted per se. I like to go around. I like to come in from the side because, again, most of your team is pushing through the center, and not a coincidence, the enemy team is mostly focusing the center. So if you go around, see, we've taken this room already. We came around the side, we've taken the room. Now I'm going to go out of bounds again and use this to try to at least divert the enemy to look at me and take their eyes off of the main push, which is coming from the inside of this bridge support. Even if you misplay or just get overwhelmed when you're trying to go around on a flank like this, it does take the enemy's attention away from the main push and can still be a help to your team. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing that over and over and losing tickets constantly, but as you see, again, we are slowly pushing our way and taking this, and we're actually taking the flag right now because we have teammates on the flag, and I'm just helping to clear it. So I'm going to heal up and get a couple more kills, and then I'm going to smoke in between me and the objective so that we can push on to Bravo and capture it. Breakthrough can be really frustrating, especially when you're on the bad side of an unbalanced match. But what makes Battlefield and what people call those only in Battlefield moments are what you often can feel in the breakthrough mode, because it is a good game mode, even though they've been struggling making good maps for the mode and the flow is just not right a lot of the time. But whenever it works, it is just so amazing, and it just gives you that rush that you're looking for whenever you're playing. Now we're going to transition to Empire State, which is also a New York map, and I often like to go this way whether I'm on defense or attacker. If I'm on defense, then I will go this same route, but obviously running toward where I am currently, and I'm pushing this far right. Again, push far left and far right. Go around the main part of the fight. And you're going to run into some people doing the same thing on occasion. So don't be frustrated if you go for one of these routes and somebody picks you off. The next time, just be more cautious. Or maybe in the next server, they won't be as aware. But it does work, and you have to fight through. See, this dude was AFK, but I couldn't pass up the chance at taking them down. See here on the map, I'm behind the flag. I'm the only one behind the flag. We've got some guys pushed up beside the flag, which they're helping a lot too. But I take out several people. I get them to turn around, and now they are very alert about being flanked. And that's not always a bad thing, because now they are looking for me, and I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to wait patiently and not just run out and just start blasting my gun. I'm trying to let things settle a little bit and even maybe fake them out to think that I may already be dead, or that I have just pushed back to the main line of the attacking team. So now I creep out because they've forgotten about me, and I just get more kills from behind. I'm not taking damage at all because they just don't see it coming. Now I could have hit a few more shots right there, but you know, we just don't talk about that sometimes. We have our moments, right? But this was a successful flank and push for our team to come up. And again, it's not guaranteed that if you do this, that your team will push up and take a flag, but you just have to do your part. You can't control 31 other players. You just do the best you can do, and you move on. Now we're going to Blackwell Fields, where we are attacking again, and I am going crazy with the ump on hipfire, because hipfire is just the best on this game right now, and I love it. So I'm using smokes again to push. As you see, look on the map, look down the map, I am out in front of everyone on my team, and I have pushed all the way up to the objective now. And this will, again, just encourage your team to follow suit and push up. So Now we're going to transition over to defense. And yeah, you can flank on defense, believe it or not. I've pushed up the left side of the road, and I'm going to go out of bounds again, which is so often a good idea because people don't expect it. I pushed out of bounds, hop over the fence, and I just completely catch these guys off guard. Again, look at me. There's enemy all around me, and I'm just running around, picking them off, hip firing the KTS, and their attention is diverted. And my team is able to hold the flag better and even push the line up. In Breakthrough, it's all about pushing the main line. If you can keep taking ground, you can eventually get on the objective and either hold it or take it from the other team. So this is a different match. I'm using the P90 now, but you can see on defense, I'm again pushing the left side on the street and using smokes. So many smokes to be strategic to get myself in position for a flank. And so I'm gonna hop over the wall. You see two guys run to the left. They don't know where I'm at. There are so many guys in front of me right now. Look at this, 5-piece with one clip of the P90. It's freaking awesome. I get a couple more and an assist. I'm on a Marauder 7, and I think I just get one more. I go on an 8 multi-kill with the P90 on defense. Now, we're gonna switch back to offense on this Blackwell Fields map for Breakthrough, and this left side is again a very good flank possibility. Now some teams are more aware and they'll be ADS'd on this side right off rip, but if you can get over here, use smokes. If you're using the shield like I've got right here, use it. And you don't have to push up on the flag immediately when you do a flank. I'm taking a moment here because I took some damage. I got my KTS out. And look, I'm getting some free kills. And also, these guys are starting to turn to the right and look at me, which allows my teammates that are fighting the front line to push forward and then for them to get kills in the side or back of the enemy. And I'm just wreaking havoc and chaos on this team right now. I'm not getting a ton of kills. That's not always the point. That's not always the thing that has to be what happens to make your team do better. Just being a nuisance is such a big deal in Breakthrough. This guy got angry and rushed, and he, I think, died out of bounds, or he got blown up. I'm not sure. Either way, he's not in the picture. And yeah, see, my squad, my team has joined this fight over on the left side, and we're just doing our thing. I really do love the Breakthrough game mode, and I play a lot of Conquest too, just because I like to mix it up. I can't play one game mode all the time because sometimes I don't know if I get fatigued or what it is, but I mix things up a lot. But I've played more Breakthrough than I've played anything else on Battlefield 6. Again, look at this. What's funny is I'm using a shotgun right now because in my chat on my live stream, someone used channel points that said I have to use a shotgun only for 5 minutes. And I was kind of mad at him about it, but it turned out I ended up going on a nice little flank, a Marauder 6. And then I get one more kill here, but it doesn't count for the multi-kill. And so yeah, this is again on attack. And this time I pushed up on the right side, not the left side, I'm sure you noticed. And then we go back to defense again, and I'm on the right side, not the left side. So I'm kind of showing you both attack and defense on the left and right lanes, how you can, look at this. They're all pushed up on the flag, and I'm just wiping them out. And I'm running the assault class, which is really good now because of the update for the AR weapons, and then also the grenade launcher. It is so effective. I kind of use it first to soften them up and maybe get a kill or two, and then I just spray them with my NVO, which is maybe my favorite gun in the game right now. We're back on defense again for this clip, and I come up behind a nice flank right here, and they're just all lined up for me. Look at this beautiful, beautiful view. Flanks, multi-kills on Battlefield are just amazing. Okay, so this is on the defense side on the final sector on Blackwell Fields. And notice, look how far out I'm pushed. I'm trying to just hold this rock, hold the line a little longer, and bleed the enemy team out of a little more tickets. And to be frank, I lasted a lot longer than I thought I would at this moment. But this rock was just my best friend, and I was just being such a nuisance to these guys. They must have thought there were multiple people, but it was just me. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope it helped you. Please like and subscribe and comment down below what kind of flanks that you enjoy hitting, if you have any recommendations for me. And I hope to see you on a live stream soon. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. I post daily on TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, all the social medias. God bless and peace out.